All right.
Let's do this.
You guys ready? This morning was alright. Yeah, I woke up at lunchtime. I went to bed about sunrise, and I might do it again. Last night we were downtown, just some boy getting too loud. I try to find us a good crowd, whichever door let us in. And I don't know when we're leaving, but you can bet we'll be gone this evening. It's a good life, a good life, a good night to be alive. Oh yeah. Yeah, we earned a degree in chasing Vanderbilt women. Yeah, and we learned us a lesson. Sometimes this poor boy Cain, when we struggle to pay rent. Yeah, 'cause jeans are expensive. Oh, professional children. It's just this way that we live. Forget that job, that deadline. Your friends are here, they can help remind you it's a good life, a good life, a good night to be alive. Ooh yeah. Ooh yeah, yeah, yes sir. Thank you very much. The Room Live. This is fun. I like this already. My name's Andy Davis. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. And are you from Nashville? All right. Yeah, I'm from Nashville, Tennessee, but we're in town in Los Angeles tonight playing over at the Troubadour, but this is more important to me right now. I brought my friend Justin Glasgow playing percussion tonight. Please make him welcome. All right. I'm just going to play a bunch of music here. Not really hearing anything out of this speaker. We like to rock and roll kind of loud here, acoustic style. All right, this is a song that's off my CD called Let the Woman. It's called Earth and Venus. And if you know it, feel free to go crazy right now. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't do that. All right. I heard that the earth had a thing for Venus. Big cities and those skyscrapers, they could never turn her head. And it feels the same with you. Yeah, my world gets lonely too. Wherever you are, you're never close enough. And don't be afraid of love. Yeah, keep waiting. I can't get in if you never open up. And don't be afraid of love. Yeah, keep waiting. Push me away and you say you never love again. Oh, you can see it's a beautiful thing, but I see it's frightening. You go build a wall, and I'll stay here till it falls. Yeah, wherever you are, you're never close enough. And don't be afraid of love. Yeah, keep waiting. And I can't get in if you never open up. And don't be afraid of love. Yeah, keep waiting. No. Hopefully by now there's thousands and thousands of viewers, right? Probably 50,000. If you're online, do a little clicking. Double click if you're there. I don't really know what you're double clicking on. Do something that we might actually send in questions or something. Do we do questions and stuff here? So it was really random how this all came together. I met Robin at who hosts this at a coffee shop up in Studio City, California, which is a little bit. We just randomly were at this place called Aroma Cafe, and I think I may have just wanted to eat some of her leftovers or something. Actually, that's true, isn't it? I didn't just walk over to her table and say, "Can I eat your leftovers?" But we ended up talking about leftovers. But anyway, it was kind of a random conversation led to this, her talking about the Room live, and it just turned out that I was coming back into town for this tour that I'm on now, and so yeah, glad we could pull it off, and this is really cool. Good question. Halloween lubber? Halloween. Halloween. Interesting. Well, tell Halloween, or I guess I can tell you right here. We're the tour I'm on now is a Christmas tour called 10 out of 10, 10 out of Tennessee, and it's like 10 solo artists out of Nashville. And our last show on the tour is December 13th in Nashville, and then I have my own headlining show December 22nd. So don't miss it. I also did come out with a new EP, I guess, like 4 days ago. Anybody have it already? Raise your hands. You can only see about 20 people here, but there's actually like about 500 in the balcony. Thank you. Yeah, they're very quiet. But this is a song that's off of that CD, off of this new EP, and it actually is only available on my website, andydavisonline.com, but it's free right now. So go grab it if you haven't done it yet. Are you not writing that down? Okay. All right, this is called Where My Head Is. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't tell me how to get back when I just arrived. Don't say I've got my head stuck in the clouds, and you act like I should be thinking otherwise. Let me decide, I think I'm allowed. And either way could be wrong, it could be right. Yeah, and I'll find my place, chase what I chase, sleep where my bed is. I'll walk my own pace to give it some space. Yeah, that's where my head is. Yeah, and most days a thought like this will be thrown away, overlooked as another trivial thing. Yeah. Well, it's 1:40 and the weather is fine. I feel the promises over the lines, clear like a diamond ring. Yeah. And either way I go alone. Yeah, and I'll find my place. I chase what I chase, sleep where my bed is. I'll walk it some space. Yeah, that's where my head is. My own pace, give it some space, sleep where my bed is. I'll walk my own pace to give it some space. Yeah, that's where my head is. Yeah, I'll find my place and chase what I chase. Oh, it's been a long time coming. I walk my own pace to give it some space. Yeah, ooh, that's where my head is. All right. You guys having fun? Online, everybody online having fun? All right. Is this this seems like a close enough room to where even though there's like 25 people in here, we can make it sound like a choir of about 100 or maybe at least 60 or 35. Yeah. All right, so I don't know if you guys want your voices going out all over the internet, but if it would be awesome if you would sing along with this next part. This is it's going great. It goes like this. I can still use a little more piano up here. This I need the piano kind of hurting my ears a little bit. Just a little bit louder. Sorry. Yeah. All right. This is all part of the reality thing. You know, I've been trying to keep it real. All right. So this part goes like this, and I don't know. Maybe we could choreograph kind of some swaying or something like that too. Would that work? Alright, the part's like this. Ooh, let the woman I love, let the woman I love, let the woman I love walk in, let the woman I love, let the woman I love, let the woman I love walk in, let the woman I love, let the woman I love, let the woman I love walk in, let the woman I love, let the woman I love, let the woman I love. You guys aren't moving. Walk in. Okay, stop. That's good. And singing. When we do it for real, I remember all the rehearsing we did where you sway back and forth. Let's just remember that, okay? All right. This is called Let the Woman. Handbag leather won't make her feel better. What she really wants is for us to be together. The sweet talk late night over the phone is not bad, but it's not the same as being home. To myself, long kisses do pull me in. Start to miss her again. Ooh, start wondering how long has it been? Let the woman I love just walk in. That's what I need. Please, if the woman I love could just walk in, that would be good for me. Y'all sing, let the woman yeah, I can see her in her high heel, walking, people stealing a look as she digs in her pocketbook. You know, it's strange to me, I still can't believe our girl ended up with the minister's sunlight. Me, yeah. Ooh, nothing out I haven't spoken to her, and now the hotel band, and she's stuck in my hand. Oh, and my heart is been hanging by a thread. Let the woman I love just walk in. That's what I need. Please, if the woman I love could just walk in, that would be good for me. Oh, let the woman I love just walk in. That's what I need. Please, if the woman I love could just walk in, that would be good. She just walk in, oh, and that would be good for me. Y'all sing, come on. A 1, 2, let the woman I love, let the woman I love, let the woman I love walk in, walk in. Let the woman I love, let the woman I love, let the woman I love walk in. Keep it going. Let the woman, ooh, let the woman I love, let the woman I love. That's what I need. Please, if the woman I love could just walk in, that would be good for me. Oh, let the woman I love just walk in. That's what I need. Please, if the woman I love could just walk in, that would be good. She just walk in, oh, and that would be good. She just walk in, oh. She just walk in, oh, and that would be good for me. Yeah, please, yeah. No, please. Please. There we go, yeah, just a little bit louder. A little bit more. Splendid, there we go, perfect. Nice. Any more questions from the... Are there any requests in form of a question?
Yes, Ken, shortstop, Shorty Bob says.
People, are these real people? Christmas time. How about this? Okay, so I'm on this Christmas tour right now, and the 10 out of 10 last year we did a Christmas album together, and it's available on iTunes and all that stuff, just like my stuff, AndyDavisOnline.com if you don't care. But On this tour, we've been doing. On this tour, we do one Christmas song and one of our own songs, and that other song was. I'm proud of it as a song, Shorty Bop. But there's something about Shorty Bop Squared. What do you say? Something about playing it over every night was kind of seemed terrible to me because it's a pretty heart-wrenching song for me. So I ended up doing a different Christmas song on this tour, and it's a song that I felt like is a very important Christmas song. I could do that one now if that's okay. We could do a Christmas song. You guys okay with the Christmas song? I felt like this is pretty one of the staples of Christmas history, I think. I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. And I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. For Christmas, there is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree, and I don't need to hang a stocking there upon the fireplace. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day, and I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. I make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Yeah, I don't ask for much this Christmas. I don't even wish for snow. I'm just gonna keep on waiting underneath the mistletoe, and I won't make a list and send it to the North Pole for Saint Nick. I'm not gonna stay awake to hear those magic reindeer click, and I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. And all the lights are shining so brightly everywhere, and all the sound of children, laughter fills the air. All the sleigh bells ringing, I hear those something, something Santa wants to bring the one you really need. Won't you please bring my baby to me? And I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. Just wanna see my baby standing right beside of me, and I just want you for my own, more than you can ever know. I make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas, yeah, is you. You say all I want more time for my friend Justin Glasgow behind me here tonight. Justin lives here in Los Angeles, and I just basically texted him this afternoon if he wouldn't want to come by and bring his toys. And he always keeps his toys in his car, so.
Just in case.
All right. Maybe I can figure out a way to play this and this at the same time. All right, any questions from like the people here that paid the expensive tickets to get in? Okay. Yeah. I didn't really have another. I guess I could have said no, but okay, so no, that's good. Any other questions? How are I today? You know, for Thanksgiving I was in town in Nashville for about 12 hours. I was finishing up a tour that I was on. Had just enough time to meet a couple friends, repack my suitcase, and get on the bus for the 10 out of 10 tour. But I did eat some stuffing and some turkey and felt full. Isn't Thanksgiving about feeling full? And giving thanks, that's right. Okay. I feel like I want to stretch out story time a little bit. Anybody over here have any questions? Griselda laughs. It kind of sounds like a delicatessen by itself. I have no idea. There's a Sarah McLachlan song about ice cream, right? I would probably have to write it about anything with peanut butter in it. I would just call it anything with peanut butter. I'm not even gonna fake a song right now called anything but peanut butter. Hey, Tori and Amanda in Atlanta. Hey, guys. What's up? I know those guys. All right. I was really on the verge of going for like a peanut butter song to the tune of Wicked Game or something. Let's try. No, let's steer clear of that stuff. All right, here we go. This is a song that is a. It'd be good if y'all cue the smoke machines and stuff for this one. But no, this is a second track off my record, Let the Woman. It's called Believable Doubt. All right. 1, 2, 3. Breaking your back to cover your tracks. Did it for love or something like that? I don't know who to believe. In so many words you try to explain. How many times can the story get changed? I don't know who to believe. And what's between us just won't add up. Ooh, give me some believable doubt. Why should I believe in you now? From what I see, yeah, you call yourself an innocent man. Tell me about the blood on your hands. I wanna hear, oh, I wanna hear the truth from you. The devil's talking to me as you fall on your face. Angel beside me saying I should be taking your place. I don't know who to believe. And there's a criminal part of everyone's heart. Outside's clean and the inside's falling apart. but you don't know who to be. And what's between us? Just one atom. Ooh, give me some believable doubt. Why should I believe in you now? From what I see, yeah, you call yourself an innocent man. Tell me about the blood on your hands. I wanna hear, oh, wanna hear the truth from you. Walk away, you're free to go home. Walk away now. Walk away, you're free to go home. Walk away now. Walk away, you're free to go home. Walk away now. Walk away, you're free to go home. Walk away now. Walk away, you're free to go home. Walk away now. Walk away, you're free to go home. Walk away now. Walk away, you're free to go home. Walk away now. Walk away, you're free to go home. Walk away now. Thank you. All right. Thank you. If you're just joining us, you're at theroomlive.com. My name is Andy Davis. This is my friend Justin playing percussion. And off camera, there are about 1,000 people here that are being really quiet. So I live in Nashville. I'm originally from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And in the South, there's a lot of soul, I guess. That's at least what people think. I grew up listening to a lot of oldies stuff, and just always have had a love for old songs and old classic songs. And I like to kind of channel my inner soul singer when I sing this song, and I really wish I wrote it, but I didn't write it. I would be very rich. At last, my love has come along, and my lonely days are over. Oh, and life is like a song, yeah. Ooh, at last, the sky above is blue, and my heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, and I found a dream that I can speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill, press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. Oh, and you smile here we are in heaven. Oh, 'cause you are mine. Thank you. What do we have for them next? Okay. You guys doing good? This place just got really quiet. This is good. All right. Maybe we should offset a really sweet sounding song with a really angry sounding song. I have this tendency sometimes to write songs. If you, with your permission, this is kind of my new and improved Fine China. Okay. This song is I wrote a song called Fine China a while back, and this is kind of another one in the same vein. But it's this is like for some reason I have a tendency of writing angry songs. My angry songs come out like dance songs, I guess is what I'm trying to say. So it's one of those like I'm so angry I could dance type of songs. And this is called Hush Money. So if y'all want to like, actually don't clap, it could be too loud. This is a quiet rock and roll show. I can't find the body who's cashing my checks. I can't breathe 'cause the bills are up to my neck. Who knows if I'll survive what comes next? Your fingerprints are all over this mess. This was a racket and I'm in the field. You said I'd be safe up under your shield. Right hand shook my hand into the deal. The left hand planned how to steal that hush, hush, I ain't paying that hush money. Staying guard of what I work hard for. Much, much, you're taking too much from me. I'll define what's mine and what's yours. A rush, rush, you can't make me run. I'm taking myself out from under your thumb. I'll do the time attached to my crime as long as I'm done. I'm paying that hush money. Sell the cure to the cold you gave me. Started my trouble, now you offer to save me. Just enough terror to keep me afraid. You're downtown telling people you made me. Center blocks are bound to my feet. If I doubt once that you control the street, tell me you're here to help me succeed. I'ma cut ties and not let you bleed me. I walked the fine line too long. Hush, hush, I ain't paying that hush money. Staying guard of what I work hard for. Much, much, you're taking too much from me. I'll define what's mine and what's yours. A rush, rush, you can't make me run. I'm taking myself out from under your thumb. I'll do the time attached to my crime and know that I'm done. right. Got our angry dancing out. Maybe you got time for a couple more. How we doing on time? A few, two or three more, something like that. No, this is really cool. I've been looking forward to this. The Room Live is a great concept, and I think I'm glad to be in the early stages of it, whatever that means. One of the first, the founding fathers. That's not true at all. All right. No, but thank you, Robin, for having me. This is very, very cool. All right, this is kind of an old song that's kind of stuck around. I wrote it a while back, and I went to college in Nashville and was Nashville. Did somebody just make a whoop? All right. Oh, there we go. There's some Nashville people. But I wrote this song when I was really into people like Stevie Wonder, and also got into this guy like Irving Berlin, who wrote "I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas" and about every other song that I'm sure you know. And a lot of these guys, I found out, just had a tendency for writing songs in the keys that were on the black, that use mostly black keys of the piano. Because you can kind of just mess around and you don't really have to play the piano to sound pretty on the black keys, I guess. It's not very hard to sound like you know what you're doing. I've just revealed my secret. And but when this song kind of came to me because it was kind of like maybe the reason you write on the black keys is because there's something really hard to write about, and you can't really think about chord changes. You kind of have to get lost in sort of the emotion of it or whatever. So this song came out and it's kind of stuck around. It's called Black Keys. I play on the black keys where I don't have to worry much. It's already hard enough to sing a song about this. Some people try the white keys and the thinking hurts my hand, so I move back here instead. It comes easier, and you'll know why when you're the one who's on the grieving end. You just wave goodbye and you wonder if you'll ever breathe again. That's why I play on the black keys when it already takes my best to pretend that this big mess isn't happening. I play on the black keys so that I can close my eyes, try to picture you beside me singing harmonies. Know why one day I will try and explain it all, but if you don't mind, I'd like some time to try and play it off. If I ever thought it would come to this, the beating and the bleeding, to try to say it better. In my every thought I cherished you, and I mean it now. To try to say it better. And that's why on the black keys. Well, shall we just play one more? Is that cool? All right. Thank you guys seriously for coming out. This is awesome. You didn't realize, probably think that you would be in some small little room. I never would have thought that we could have fit 1,000 people into this small room. But we've done it. But seriously, thank you guys. Thanks to Robin for having me at the Room Live, and please check back in on all their concerts when they happen. And yeah, and if you want to grab my music, go to andydavison.com or iTunes, or just don't burn it from your friend. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, what's the request? What's the request? Hummingbird. Okay. Do we have time for 2 more? All right, this is going out to all the internet people who are procrastinating whatever they're supposed to be doing right now, and they're watching this show. This is a brand new song. I've been trying it out on this last tour I was on, and I'm going back into the studio in January to record some more. The EP that just came out has 5 songs on it, and then I'm going to be recording some more in January, and this is one of the songs that we'll be hitting in January. This is kind of a it's kind of like a summer love song. Summer's over now. Goes like this is called. You remember this one? I think I remember. Okay, cool. 3, 4. Before we ever met, I bet you got an earful of confessions. Was I the first to second guess a chance that I would have at your affections? I told myself to write it off, it's too late for this tonight. But it's when you stop trying, you get blindsided. Go looking for love when it has to find you. You open my eyes, I flew to your side. And oh, sugar, I'm your hummingbird. Yeah, and I feel the summer on my back. Wings have never moved this fast. It's frightening. Backpedaling through all my dreams. What was most unfair to me was timing. But sweetly you reminded me, yeah, we don't have it all figured out yet. But it's when you stop trying, you get blindsided. Go looking for love when it has to find you. You open my eyes, I flew to your side. And oh, sugar, I'm your hummingbird. And whatever's happening is feeding a feeling I didn't know I believed in. And kissing your face is somehow teaching me freedom. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So when you stop trying, you get blindsided. Go looking for love when it has to find you. You open my eyes, I flew to your side. And oh, sugar, I'm your hummingbird. When you stop trying, you get blindsided. Go looking for love when it has to find you. You open my eyes, I flew to your side. And oh, sugar, I'm your hummingbird. Oh, sugar, I'm your hummingbird. Ooh. All right. Now for the official encore. Yeah, just make it. Yes, that was very kind. Thanks for having me back. Thank you.
Nothing awkward about that.
No, this has been great. Thanks for coming out. And you guys here, maybe if you want to, come over to the Troubadour for the 10 out of 10 show. You guys here. Am I looking at the right camera? I need a teleprompter. This is all. Oh, nice. I've never done this before. All right. Yeah, if you guys grab the music or make a road trip, very long road trip for tonight's show to Los Angeles. But yeah, thanks again for coming to the Room Live and for coming out to the show. This is we'll end with this last song. We'll do a little special surprise ending. If maybe I'll surprise you too.
It's been a day full of surprises.
That's right. So yeah, thanks once again. Should I say my name one more time? My name's Andy Davis. I should wear a name tag right here. That would have helped. Oh, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. I know she had brown eyes. I know she's about my height. I don't have all the details. I just met her last night, yeah. She said she just moved here. I don't know what she came here to do. She really didn't say much. She really didn't have to, yeah. She could already be taken it outside. I bet her boyfriend's waiting, but I know I can't rest in the state I'm in. I don't even know her, but I know I gotta see her again. Yeah. I don't even know her, but I know I gotta see her again. I wonder what she's up to. Come on. I know I need to track her down. I've been searching for some rumors, yeah. There's some kind of bloodhound, yeah. And I hope it wasn't just me, yeah. I hope she remembers my name. Time is only ticking, and it could be too late, yeah. And I know she could already be taken outside. I bet her boyfriend's waiting, but I know I can't rest in the state I'm in. I don't even know her, but I know I gotta see her again. Yeah. I don't even know her, but I know I gotta see her again. Stuck in the back of my mind is her looking into my eyes. I'm not gonna rest till I find her, and maybe I'll sleep again. I know she had brown eyes. I know she's about my height. She could already be taken outside. I bet her boyfriend's waiting, but I know I can't rest in the state I'm in. I don't even know her, but I know she had brown eyes. Don't even know her, but I know she's about my height. If I remember right, we just met once. She was gone up and out of my life. Tell me, have you seen her? Yeah, you can't miss her, my friend. She's a tall brunette, about 5'8" or 5'9" or 5'10". Wanna be taking her around, won't you get ahead of myself? Been laughing at her, see what happened. La supposed to be clapping right there. Jojo was a man who thought he was a loner, but he knew he wouldn't last. Jojo left his home in Tucson, Arizona for some California grass. Get back, oh get back to where you once belonged. Yeah, get back, yeah, get back to where you once belonged. Get back to where you once belonged. Y'all sing. Get back to where you once belonged. Sweet Loretta Martin thought she was a woman, but she was another man. Oh, all the girls around her said she had it coming, but she gets it while she can. Oh, get back, yeah, get back to where you